Alright guys, welcome to the channel again. I am happy to see you here again, and I'll be playing some 5-minute game as usual, and I'll be explaining my thought process, the thought process behind each of my moves as I play the games. And at some point I'll be playing against viewers. So if you are here and you want to play me, just stick around. We are going to have some fun playing chess. Yesterday I was playing really badly. I lost a lot of rating points. So today I'll be grinding back to 2-1. So let's get going. Let's start a game. Maybe I should have gone for the Scandinavian, although I've not really mastered the Scandinavian, so I don't want to play with fire. Let's go here. Okay, let me do this. Let me do that. My opponent wants to hop in this knight here and put in some pressure, some annoying pressure over there. So let's take that away. Maybe I should pin this. Should I pin it? Really feel like pinning it. Or maybe I might be asking for some trouble. Looks like I might have asked for some trouble. I really feel like going here instead, but that's too much. So let's go here. Wow, I think I just misplayed that. Are they going to capture here? Looks reasonable. What if they capture here first? Wow, I think I just lost a piece. I think I just lost a piece because they can capture here. And I'm just going to lose a piece. I just lost a piece. What did I play? How did I mess this game so badly? Let me castle here. How did I mess this game up so badly? Okay. For a moment, I thought my opponent was going for that pawn, but maybe they're interested in going here. My queen is just not safe. My king is very not safe. He is very unsafe. Let me resign this game and get a fresh game. Azoti is happy to see you here. I am very glad to see you here. How are you doing today? I hope you are having a good day. I think I really need a very good opponent for black. I usually mess up game with black. I mess up a lot of games with the black pieces. And I've already started learning the Karokan. Not the Karokan. The Scandinavian defense. So that anytime I see d4, I know I'm just luring my opponent into the Karukan defense. So I'm going to study the Karukan defense extensively. But for now, I don't think I'm prepared to try it out against opponents. Against opponent rated as strong as I am, I don't think I'm interested in trying it out now. Right, let's go here. Feel like going here. Maybe it does nothing, I'm not sure, but maybe I should do this next so that I just take away this move completely. I don't want my opponent playing that. Okay, my opponent plays this. And what will I love to play? Maybe I can just do this. I think I'm interested in doing this. Control some space in the center while not letting my opponent do anything. I feel like going here, but my opponent is thinking of sacrificing. Which oh, that looks like a blunder for a second. For a very brief seconds, that looks like a blunder. But let's go here first. Okay, maybe I'm looking for trouble. Looks like I might be looking for some trouble. From the looks of things, looks like I might be looking for some trouble. Wow. How did I get myself trapped that way? How did I get myself trapped that way? Wow, this is really not nice. This is very unnice. And just like that, I'm down 3 points of materia. Just like that. Just like that, I'm down 3 points of materia. That's really unnice. That's very not nice. That is very not nice. Wow. 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 What am I playing? What am I playing? What am I playing? Let me hit the resign button. Hey man, I got my account back. That's nice to hear. What did you tell them to get that account back? What did you tell them to get your account back? Chess.com claim they really give back an account once they close it. So what were you able to tell them to let them give you your account back? That's not a good mistake from chess.com. That's really a bad mistake from chess.com. How do you close an account for fair play for no reason? That's not really a good mistake from chess.com. That's a very bad mistake from chess.com. Imagine having my own account now closed for fair play. Just imagine having my own account closed for fair play. No matter what I tell any viewer, they won't even believe I'm not cheating. Some people will believe, some will not believe. So that's very reckless from chess.com. That is very reckless. That's very reckless. I really want my opponent to castle, but my opponent might not be interested in castling. Oh, looks like I might have just lost that. Let's go here. All right. I really feel like sacking here, except I don't think I have anything going on after the sacrifice. I really don't think I have anything going on. And what if I sack here, capture? It still doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything, and I'm just down a pawn. How do I add pressure to this position? Let's go here. Lifting a rook shouldn't be a bad idea. Lifting a rook shouldn't be a bad idea. Except I might get my rook trapped. Except I might get my rook trapped. Lifting a rook shouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go here. Oof. Wow. Let's go here. I want to go here, check. Opponent can play this move. Okay. That, to some extent, I wasn't expecting. Maybe I can give this check. After the check, what else am I giving? They can even block the check with their queen. Okay. Let's go here. I'm just asking my opponent for this trade. Let's go here. I want to give this check. I want to give that check. Wow. That's screaming trouble. That's really screaming trouble. What's the mathematics? Now I'm threatening to go here, checkmate. Okay, they can move that bishop. Sadly, they can't move the bishop. Well, they didn't move the bishop, and this is just a beautiful checkmate. Wow. Wow, at least I was able to win a game. At least I'm able to win a game. I can play Wings Gambit in the Sicilian if I get to face the Sicilian. Do you ever finish a match? Yes, I finished a lot of match, and I just finished one. Can you play the wing gambit in the French? Is there the wing gambit in the French? I don't really know it. I think the wing gambit I'm familiar with is the wing gambit in Sicilian. I'm somehow familiar with it. All right, let's go again. I have a win for the day. Maybe that will boost my confidence. I really want to go here, but that might be asking for some trouble. Is it? My opponent just push forward, and when I go here, they are just trapping my pieces. So, what am I even doing here? And let's go here. Let's go. My opponent was being tricky for a moment. We might get it with this, but I really wish I can just capture it, but doesn't look like I can. So let's go here. Now I feel like playing a move like this. Let's go. Okay, this was the intention. That was the intention, and this piece is lost. That piece is lost now. The intention was never to capture here, but maybe they will just sack something over here. But even if they sack, I think I can still capture. And okay, the problem lingers, but the problem is not too much as they can go there. All right, now I just pick this up. And then what will I love to do? What will I love to do that is not too risky? I would love to open up the center now that I have a winning position. Let's go. Opponent might try to break it open like this. I think I'm going here. Let me go here. But I have to be careful so I don't get my... So that I don't get my rook trapped, or what are they even calling it? Let's go here. Let's go there. I'm trying to hit something over here. And if I pick up any other thing, they are just going to pick me up. Let's go. I think I'm happy with the trades now. Let's go forward. I'm really thinking of how to improve my position. My opponent is thinking of going forward this way. How do I get to improve my position? I'm thinking of attacking here, but let's go. Now I'm trying to pick this up. That is just a legitimate threat. I am threatening to pick that up. Oh. Oh, for a moment I forgot about that. Let's go here. For a very brief moment I forgot about that, but I have this move. And I'm getting my piece back by force. I am getting my piece back very aggressively. I am getting my piece back with interest. Play a Scotch game next. All right. If I'm playing with the white pieces, I'm going to play the Scotch game. If I'm playing with the white pieces, I'll play the Scotch game. All right. All right. Well, I thought I was completely winning, but maybe I'm not. Let's go here. Let's go. Let me go here. I want to start pushing forward. My opponent wants to flag me now. I think that's their plan. But we are going to say good luck to that. We are going to say good luck to that. I think that move helps me. For a moment, I thought I was trapped. For a moment, it appears like I was trapped. Excuse me. Let's go. My opponent might block this. I don't know. Maybe they might be interested in playing that. I think I'm interested in just pushing forward and maybe forward again. Okay, that I didn't see coming. Yeah, they're going with that. They are going here. Can I let that happen? I don't think I want to let that happen. If I want to sack there, I think that sacking there would be very reckless. What if I go here? How do I even defend this? I think I can defend it this way. And maybe it's high time I start pushing my pawns. Alright, let's bring this rook over. Let's go and attack some pieces. And my opponent has 1 minute time advantage. I need to play very fast. I need to play as fast as I can. Let's go. Uh-oh. How did I miss that? Am I queening first? Wow. Wow, I was able to win this one. Wow, my opponent wanted to flag me. Wow, my opponent wanted to flag me. Wow. Wow. Reach out to Hikaru. Sir, can you add me? My name is. I should reach out to. Are you referring to me? I should reach out to Hikaru. uh, now, can we play? Hey, I'm from Nigeria too. Can we play? All right. Yes. Let me play some rated games. Let me just try to get some rated games. Now that I am still playing very strong, let's see if I can play some rated games. Then I'll start playing viewers when I'm playing much weaker. Nice love from Bangladesh. I'm happy to see you here. Wow, Spidey, thank you, thank you. I am very happy to see you here. My opponent wanted to flag me in that game. Wow. All right, somebody said they want this coach. Somebody said they want this coach. Okay, you said you want this coach game. Let's see if my opponent go for this. If they go that way, we are going for the coach game. But my opponent played the fielder defense, so we don't have this coach game. We don't have this coach game. Okay. Let's go here. Let me castle. We might get it with this. Let's go here. Let me take away the right for my opponent to castle. Let's take away the castling right. Uh, let's go here. I'm hitting this. I'm hitting this. They can't let me capture here. Okay. My opponent is going to let me have a rook while attacking my own rook, I guess. I guess that's the plan all along. I can easily play this, but I'm going to capture here. Okay. My claim is I can push this pawn forward and then bring my rook back. I can push this pawn forward and then bring my knight here. That's my claim. Is the claim accurate enough? Probably not. Probably yes. Probably yes. Let's go. I really wish to go there, but that might be asking for some too much trouble. Let's say I capture here. No, I don't want to. I'm not even going to calculate it. I don't want to. That's asking for trouble. Let's stay away from trouble. I didn't have to move it. I just had to develop something else. I think I had to just develop something else. Let's develop pieces before we start getting silently outplayed. And I feel like going here. My opponent wants a pawn. Let them have it. But by having it, maybe I let them have another pawn. Maybe by having it, I just let them have another pawn. But let's go. Let's go. I need activity as much as I can. If I go here, my opponent. All right, let's go here. My opponent wants to give a check here. Not a check I think I'm a big fan of. But not a check I see what I can really do anything. I don't think I can really do anything about it. Let's go here. I really don't want to trade pieces, but maybe I should do this first. What if my opponent just push? I think my opponent wants to give this check and maybe go here, which is not something I think I really appreciate. And if I go here, they are going to capture that pawn. Let's go here. Let's go here. We might see a trade, but let's go. Okay, they can even capture here and go here, which looks nicer, I guess. But that knight is looking trapped, if you ask me. If you ask me, the knight is looking trapped. Okay, the knight can go here at will. The knight can go there at will. So let's focus on this. The knight can always go here. Now I'm threatening to just go for this. My opponent has a lot of pawns for their trouble. Let's go here. Do I really want to trade that? Do I want to trade that? Wow. These pawns are really problematic. Those pawns are problematic. Okay, that I was expecting. Do I go for a draw? Do I go for a draw? Let's go. Let's go for a draw. I don't think I see a way to win this game. Okay. But as a greedy person, I'm going to try to win it. I am going to try to win it. Hopefully, I am just correct. Hopefully, I am able to. I can create a pass pawn of my own. I think bringing the knight into the game is something I should be considering. Let's go forward. I think I want to go here. All right. Was that even necessary? Maybe I should have just continued pushing. What if I go here? I think my opponent wants to do this, and when I capture. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I think I have this move at the end, securing this. Wow. Might have asked for some trouble in this game. Let's go. I'm up 1 point of material, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I really don't think it's going to be enough, and I'm also running on time, running out on the clock. I am running out on the clock. The position is not looking too pretty. I just want to create a pass pawn. I want to create a pass pawn of my own. Maybe I should have just gone forward. Who knows? Not a very easy position to play. Not a very easy position to play. If I go here, they just move closer to the pawn and win the pawns. Would I be on time to win all of these pawns? That is the question. Right? Right. And what else can I play? Let's say I go here, my opponent just queen. Wow. Wow. And if I capture here, my opponent just push the pawn. And if I try to defend this way, they just queen here. Wow. And the time situation just got the best of me. The clock situation got the best of me in this game. Wow. Can't even do anything. I'm just tied down. I am just tied down. I am just tied down. Wow. Wow, that was a good game from my opponent. I can't fault their play. I can't fault their resilience. They were very resilient in that game. Ah, I was going for the draw. My opponent refused. He is reading the chat. My opponent refused. Can you beat Hikaru? There's no way I can beat Hikaru. There is no way I'm going to beat Hikaru. How do I beat Hikaru? That's not. For now, it really doesn't look possible. let's say playing fair and square, I don't see myself. I don't see a way I'm going to beat Ikaru. Maybe they will give him maybe 1 minute. Even with 1 minute and give me 10 minutes, maybe I'll still struggle. Not maybe. I'm definitely going to still struggle in the game. But maybe with that, maybe in 10 games, maybe I might. Maybe see a draw in one or maybe win one. Ah, that was a sad loss. That was a sad loss. Let's go here. Also creating a loft for our king and making sure they can't pin us this way. Let me go here. I would love to hop in my knight here, but my opponent is trying to take that away from me. Let's go here. They might push forward, which I don't think I have a big deal with. And that's not a move I think I have a big deal with. I might be interested in moves like this, so that when the queen move away, I can just capture here, but maybe I should move this first. My opponent might play a move like this. Oh, I have ideas of playing moves like this, and that's just trapped. That's an idea. That is an idea. Or they can capture here, but if they capture here, I still capture here, and this threat still lingers. Let's go here. If I had played this move, they have a pin here. That pawn would be pinned. If I had played this move, if you are wondering why didn't I just proceed with my plan, that was the reason. Because if I had gone that way, all right, my opponent is very interested in taking this pawn. Though I'm not interested in giving them the pawn, or they are very interested in going for it. So let's go here. I really feel like just capturing here, except it really doesn't do anything. I don't know where I want to go, but I think I might be interested in going here. Let's go here. My opponent was interested in going for this pawn. Okay, I'm playing a fellow Nigerian, my three buckets guy. He has beaten me before. The three bucket guy has destroyed me before. We have played before and I got destroyed. I'm from Nigeria, just in case you are wondering where I am from. I am from Nigeria. I I really feel like going crazy now, but this is hanging. So let's do this first in preparation of this move, so that this pawn is not pinned, so that that pawn won't be pinned. Now I'm just trying to just go forward now. All right, my opponent wants to do that. No, I don't think I have an issue with that. Now I can play this. Oof. I just dropped that. I just dropped that. I just dropped that for no reason. I just dropped that. For no good reason, I just dropped my pawn. Wow. I really feel like doing this. I really feel like doing this and this, but because my opponent is just going to capture here. Okay, what else can I try? My opponent is putting some pressure over here. Pressure that I'm not a big fan of. I think I want to kick this. Just trying to tell the queen to go away. They are piling up on this here, which is not something I think I really appreciate. Let's do this. Trying to tell the queen to go away. Wow, that looks dangerous, but my opponent doesn't really care. My opponent doesn't care. Okay, maybe we might see moves like this. I don't know. All right, my opponent doesn't care. Let's go. I think they want to sack here, but I don't think the sacrifice does anything much. Let's go. My opponent might be interested in doing this, and what else might they be interested in doing? Now I feel like doing this, but you can just do that. All right. So what if I just go here? My opponent is interested in coming here as well. Not looking too nice for me. Not looking too pretty for me. Wow. Wow. This guy is just destroying me. Slowly but surely just destroying me. Wow. Now they can even sack here. It's looking really, really dangerous if they sack. It is looking extremely dangerous if they sack. I don't know why I want to capture here. Let's go. The position is screaming danger. It is screaming is screaming extreme danger. It is screaming danger, and my opponent is trash talking me. My opponent is saying, no way I'm ever becoming a GM. That's what my opponent is saying, that no way I am ever going to become a GM. But what my opponent doesn't realize is I was never interested in being a GM. That's what my opponent is failing to realize. I am not very interested in becoming a GM anytime soon. Wow. My position is really terrible. My position is called extremely terrible. This is the kind of position. If they say extremely terrible, this is what they are talking about. Anytime you hear the word extremely terrible position, this is what they are referring to. This is just extremely terrible. Ah, ah. My opponent can even afford to sack, I guess. All right. Oh, I see what they are doing. They just want to go here. Oh, they didn't even do that. What can I even do? I think the best move is to resign. Wow. Wow. Rick, happy to see you here. I hope you're having a nice day. Let me look at the chart before I start a new game. Where are you from? I guess I've answered that. I am from Nigeria. How long have you been playing chess to reach? I started playing chess like 4 years. Seriously, for like 4 years. Since I created this account, that was when I seriously started playing chess. Although at some point I took a break. I took a long break from chess. Let's go again. Let's go again. The way I'm getting destroyed is not nice. I really want to learn the Scandinavian so that anytime I'm playing somebody, I know I'm just going for the if they play d4, I know I'm just taking them into some Scandinavian stuff. Taking them into some Scandinavian stuff. I expect the bishop here, but they decide to do something different. And I really feel like going crazy this way, but let's develop. There is no need for all of those craziness. Let's go here. I think I'm interested in this. And maybe I'm going to castle here. My opponent is happy with this file, but who am I not to be happy with what I have as well? Can I sack here? Sack, sack. I don't think that's pretty. All right, my opponent is going for this pawn. I don't think I can allow that. So let's play this move. I can't allow them to go for my pawn here. All right, maybe we'll see a trade, which I don't really think I should be unhappy about. Let's go here. I think my opponent has gotten a very playable position. All right, they are just threatening to go here now. A threat that means so much, but let's take the sting out of that threat. They are threatening to go here, and I just play that move, making sure that move doesn't happen. Now I feel like just doing this. Let's go. I expect the knight to hop in here, but I'm just going to remove it. I'm going to remove the knight, remove the annoying knight. Let me go here. I'm looking at this pawn. And I would love to hop in here, but that might be asking for some trouble, which I don't think I want. That's not the level of trouble I think I want. How did I allow that? How did I allow that? Okay, I think I'm winning this back. I'm winning that back. I am winning that back. My opponent played that very carelessly, and I'm back into the game. Uh, wow. Let's go here. Oh, I expect a check here. I expect a check over there. Okay. I'll be happy to see that rook move there. What? What am I even playing? And I saw it hanging. I saw it hanging, but I thought it was defended. Why am I hallucinating like this? Wow. From South Africa, that's good to hear. Why am I hallucinating, guys? Why am I hallucinating? Okay. Guess it's not yet over. The reason I'm hallucinating this bad, I really don't know. I really don't know why I'm hallucinating this badly. If my opponent can trade this, they are just happy. They are just happy. They are just completely winning. If they can trade it, they are very happy and completely winning. Maybe we might see a move like this. That's asking for serious trouble because I can capture here and maybe push forward. Okay, they just capture. Okay, I can capture here. And I think my king is going to infiltrate. Okay, they played that. I think that's asking for trouble. I think that's asking for trouble. Am I right? I don't know. I only feel like doing this instead because I don't know if I will be on time. These pawns, they are really solid. Those pawns are very solid. Those pawns are quite solid. Maybe I can do this. And then try to push forward. If they push forward, I just capture it. But I believe they will defend it. Just want to push forward. But if I push forward, let's go. Who is queening first? Who is queening first? I guess I'm the one. I guess I am the one. I have to capture that. I guess I'm the one queening first. Wow, this is very tricky. Now I just want to go here, then go here. And when I queen, I defend these squares. I defend that square when I queen. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Not even going to capture. Let's go here. Wow. At least I was able to win this. Wow. One lesson is losing. Hello, hello. Surya set. Hi, welcome to see you here. Wow, you are just winning a losing position at some point. I guess I was losing that game. I guess I was. I just started. I was just seeing things that were not there. My knight was hanging, and I let it. And I let them capture it. I let my opponent capture it, and I just got into some serious trouble. Doesn't feel like I'm going to get to 2-1 today because I'm playing some bad chess. Can I play? Hey bro, I got a suggestion. Add some music, bro. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you for the suggestion. I think I'll look for some music that are not copyrighted and add it. Although some people prefer it without music. And I also personally prefer playing chess without music. The music can be a very serious distraction for me. Let's go. My opponent wants this. I guess I can't castle there now. Wow. Not just that I can't castle. How did I even let that happen? How did I let that happen? If I try to defend it, they just pick it up. Let's go. Hope I'm not losing this. I have to be careful. My opponent plays some not too nice chess, but they have some very nice and playable position. Wow. Looks like I might be getting checkmated. They played that. Yes, I have to play a move like this to avoid getting. I was afraid of this move. That was the move I was afraid of. And I really want to just castle now. But that looks like castling into trouble. But what are my options? What are my options, guys? I really want to knock this this queen away. Just say, dear queen, go away. That's what I really want to do. I want to say, queen, please, I don't like you. Go away. Can I hop in here? My opponent just does that. What if I just go here? What if I go here? My opponent is not letting me castle. And capturing here is asking for trouble. So, yeah, I shouldn't capture there. Oh, this would just be checkmate. That would just be checkmate. That would just be checkmate. Let's do this, guys. Let's ask them to trade. Let's ask them to trade and be up 2 pawns. Let's ask them to trade. I want to bring my queen back into the defense. Okay, my opponent is saying no, you're not defending that way. Let's go here. I expect them to give me this check. I'm just going to block this way. My position is already bad, but my king is very soft. And I can understand why my opponent doesn't want to trade that. If I had captured this way, they just pick up my queen. But I can capture the other way. And my rook is still defended this way. So there is no capturing that rook. Wow, my opponent is completely crushing now. They are up 2 pawns. And they should be very happy. And my king is not the happiest king. Now, my king is not the happiest. My king is not looking too happy. I really want to do this. And I think I can do it. Does it work? I don't know. I don't think it does. I don't think it works, but let's go. We might get it to the check here. I want to hop in here next. Okay, we get it to the check. And I guess I'm back to a place maybe I didn't like. Maybe I didn't like that place. Let's go. I really feel like going here, trying to attack this pawn, but maybe it does nothing. If I go here, try to attack the pawn is already defended, but this is my main intention. Let's go here. I think this is a better outpost for the knight. And can I remove this? Maybe here would have been better, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, my opponent can even capture. My opponent can capture. Maybe I should have... Okay, I couldn't have removed the knight. Maybe I should have gone here first. Let's go here. 2 rooks. 2 rooks. Even though I'm down 2 pawns. That's very interesting. A very interesting position. I am down 2 pawns. My opponent might want to go here. Let's go. Keep everything defended. Right, and I feel like doing this. But does it really do anything? If they let me, I'm going to play this move. Okay, my opponent is not going to let me. Even if I win myself a pawn, my position is... How am I even getting this kind of a bad position? How am I getting this kind of a bad position? I really want to just do this now. But my opponent can ignore, I guess. Can't they? I guess they can. Let's go here. Should I go and contest that? Should I go and contest that and not allow it happen? Let's go and contest it. Let's go here. Trying to win a pawn, but doesn't look like the pawn does anything in my position. Doesn't really feel or look like the pawn does anything. Wow. Talk about having a very bad position. I think this is it. This is the definition of having a very bad position. How am I getting myself into this kind of positions, guys? How am I doing it? How am I getting into this kind of bad positions? All right, cool Ichigo. I think now I remember you. I remember cool Ichigo. Do you know JJ Okocha? Yes. I almost say every Nigerian know JJ Okocha, but let's say many Nigerians know JJ Okocha. Let's use the word many. Oh, I thought I've resigned that game. Let me resign it. Let me not be a sore loser. Let me resign that game. Wow. 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 How am I getting myself into this kind of bad position? Guys, if you are watching and you're yet to hit the like button, kindly help me smash that like button. Cool Ichigo, which country are you watching from? Let's go again. Maybe we are going to get to 1-9. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I am losing every game I'm playing. Okay, we have the let's go. Maybe capturing here is okay, maybe not. Let's go here. Maybe we might see this move. Okay, we didn't see that. Let's go here. I want to hop in a knight here, land something here and be annoying. Hop in a knight here. Do I want to capture there? I probably never intended to capture there. Let me give this check, and then let me give that check. Lots of love from Turkey. I enjoy your stream. Good luck. Thank you, Emre Khan. Emre Khan. There is one. I hope I'm pronouncing that well. There's one Emre Khan in Galatasaray that year. That was very long ago. There's one Emre Khan in Galatasaray. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that your name well. Wow. How am I getting into seriously dangerously bad position? Seriously dangerous bad position. The way I get myself into bad position is worth studying. Really worth studying. The way I just start a game and get myself into some very now I feel like going here, but maybe I should go here. Trying to go for this pawn. While also looking at this pawn, but going for this pawn does not really do anything much. But my opponent can always have a rook here, and when they hit me with this move, where am I even going? That queen would be trapped. The queen would be trapped, so let's stay away from that nastiness. That queen will be trapped, so let's just stay away. All right, and maybe hopping a knight here shouldn't be bad, with ideas of going here and maybe supporting the knight this way. Right, my opponent wants to forcefully kick me away. They are forcefully kicking my knight away, and they are going for some nasty checkmate. And a nasty checkmate I don't quite agree with. And if I play a move like this, maybe they have this, I check, capture, they capture. And then I go here, I guess, capture, there's a pawn here. And then I go here. And my queen can even come, okay, my queen can come in here. Let's go here. I'm trying to cover that square. I am trying to cover that square. I am expecting this move, but after I capture the capture, I can hop in here. But after hopping in there, where am I going next? Where am I going next? Okay, I always have this move, but if they are here, I don't have any good move. I don't think I have any good move. Let's say I go here immediately. My opponent just goes here. Okay, they can't go there, but they can go here. They can go here. Then I hop in. Let's capture. And then let's go here. Let's go here. Okay. I wish I can play something different. It looks like we might have two rooks. We might have to trade two rooks for this piece. What if I just go here? Saying if you capture, I'm just going to capture. And when they capture, I don't really have anything going on. Let's go two rooks for the piece. Let's go two rooks for the piece. Okay. I think I can do this now. Then I can do this. And when they capture, I'm just picking up that queen. Wow. First time I'm seeing a good move. But I just can't jubilate until the game is over. I can't jubilate until the game is over because I am a blunder master. Okay, I think I am happy with this position now. I think I am happy with the position now. Shouldn't I be? Let's go here. Can I sack for this? I think I can. I'm going to sack. I'm going to sack it. Sack it. And when they capture, I'm just winning. When they capture, I'm winning the pawn end game. I'm winning the pawn end game. I can create. Okay. All right, they're not doing. They're not going there. Let's go here. Now my opponent knows I'm going to sack it if they let me. Oh, their opponent, you should know. You should know by now. Okay, let me go here. Let me go. Let me go and feast on other pawns. Let's go feasting on other pawns. Or maybe I don't even have to go anywhere. Just push pawn, push pawn, push pawn, and go create a pass pawn. Let's go and create our own pass pawn. This pawn is not dying. That is a good thing. Okay, my pawn is not dying. Let's go. Okay. Now I'm not going to capture. Do you know what my opponent wants to do? My opponent wants to go here. Maybe bring a queen, bring a knight, bishop here that can control the promotion square of this pawn. That is, if I capture here, the bishop comes here and it controls the promotion square here. So I'm not going to capture. I'm just going to push forward. I am going to just push forward. Now the bishop can't stop me from promoting. But if I had played something else, the bishop could have just stopped me. Right. Let's go and promote something else. My opponent is trying to be the cheeky master. They are trying to flag me, but I'm saying no way you are flagging me. I love your t-shirt, man. Much love from America. Thomas, I'm very happy. I am very happy to see you here. And I hope you are having a very good day. Thomas, just drink water. Not really, but good idea. Push the other pawn. Okay. Shama, welcome here. I'm happy to see you here again. Brother, how many moves ahead can masters see? I am not a master and I don't even know. I don't even know how many moves ahead I can even see. Some days I'm calculating very well. Some days I'm even blundering one move. I'll soon start accepting challenges from viewers. Let's just play some rated games. I'm not really playing very well now. I'm really not playing well. I'm playing some bad chess. Some really bad chess. But let's get going. Okay, we have the Sicilian. Let me go for the Wings Gambit. Let's go for the Wings Gambit. Are they going to give my pawn back? All right. Let's go. We are going for some Wing Gambit business. Oh, I could have just captured there. But let's defend this first. I'm going to capture here. I'm going to capture here, then play a move like this. Okay. I don't think it's going to stop me from capturing what I want to capture. Oh, oh! How could I have missed that? How did I miss that? All right, all right. This was what I wanted. This was what I wanted. And regardless of where my opponent move, I just want to play this move and try to set up the Greek gift sacrifice by playing a move like this. I would love to set up the Greek gift sacrifice. So let me see what my opponent plays. Oh, they can still capture here. They can capture there if they want to. But looks like I can capture here, but my rook just falls. My rook just falls, which is not something I think I am interested in. I've messed the gambit up. I have messed this gambit up. I have messed the gambit up big time. I've messed it up big time. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to play this move. If they capture there, I think this is what I'm going to play. Yes, I think this is what I'm going to play. I think this is a very better move. This is a good move. I'm hitting the queen and I'm also hitting this bishop. Okay, maybe they can still try to keep protecting it. Can they try that? I think I'm just going here. I'm going to kick that queen away. I guess my opponent missed this move. Looks like they missed that move. It's looking like my opponent missed that move. Or maybe it's still all good because they already have 2 pawns. They have like 1 million pawns for their piece. My opponent have like 1 million pawns for their piece. Okay. I feel like just going forward here, but that might be too much. What if I just develop a piece like this? Asking my opponent to move somewhere. Let's go here. And let's go here. Let's go. Wow. Wow. This is what they call dynamic positions. Do I trade queens? Do I trade queens? Maybe I should. Let's trade the queens. Oh, they can even defend this way. Maybe I should have removed that first. Let's see. Let's see what they play. Let me see what my opponent is going to play. I might be interested in just pushing forward next. Okay. What if I capture here? Let's push forward. Okay. Can I not do anything? Can I just ignore and not do anything? I think I can. Let's ignore it and play a move like this. Let me castle. If my opponent is not interested in castling, be my guest. That is what I'm saying to them. If you're not interested in castling, just be my guest. Be my guest. Let me castle. And for the first time in a while, looks like I'm also leading on the clock. Looks like the wing gambit is about to pay off. And that screaming blunder, except this move, this bishop would be hanging in any line, in any given line. That bishop would be hanging. So I'm trying to position the bishop in a very good square first. So that when I capture here, I have this move. And that will just be a fork. That will be a fork on this and this. Looks like I might lose this. So it is looking like I might lose that. Okay, my opponent finally decided to capture that way. Now I don't know if I want to do this. I don't think I want to do it. I think I might be interested in something else. Right? Let's go. I need to keep up the pace. It's not like my position is winning. Maybe it's equal. Maybe Stockfish says it's equal. Even though I'm up a piece, I have lost so many points for this. I have lost so many points for the piece, so it doesn't matter that much. It doesn't matter that much. Let's see. Chess.com, please don't get me disconnected. Please, chess.com, don't get me disconnected. This is not the kind of game I want to lose, please. All right, I see some friend requests. Chess.com, you can't be doing this to me. And I just lost this game by abandonment. Can you imagine? Let me see the evaluation. Let me see the evaluation at the end. It was equal. Okay, it was not equal. I was okay. I was slightly winning. It was 1.2. It was 1.2. Yes, I should trade everything. I should trade everything. No, 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 no. The position, although I have a piece, but my opponent has 3 pawn for a piece. So it's not as completely winning as being up a piece. All right, let's get another game going. That was not a good way to lose. That was really not a good way to lose this game. Let's go again. All right, let me strike with the wing gambit. Looks like I'm falling in love with that gambit. Looking like I'm falling in love with that gambit. All right. My opponent seems not interested. My opponent seems not interested. Looks like my opponent is interested in something different. Let's go here. Let's go. I know their plan is to maybe capture here and have something going on. Oh, that is pinned. That is pinned. That is just pinned. That's very sad. That is pinned. Why did my opponent not go for the wings gambit? Everybody accepts the gambit. Except my opponent. Everybody just accepts it. What kind of an opponent is this? Why did you not accept it? Let's go here. Why did you not just directly accept it and make my life easy? I think I might be interested in removing that. Immediately remove that. My opponent is messing their position up, but maybe it doesn't matter. Don't know. They have the bishop pair. Maybe that's all that matters in this position. Let me go here. I just want to ask some questions over here. Just the way Kramnik asks questions. That's what I want to do. Let's go here. All right, let me castle. I'm interested in playing a move like this, hitting this pawn, hitting this pawn. My opponent pawns are not the finest, and I'm also hitting this pawn. I'm just hitting everything in my opponent position. My opponent's pawn are not the finest. Okay. So maybe I capture this. We're going to get it with this. That doesn't look like a bad move, but let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to play as quickly as I can so that I don't have to worry about the clock situation on the board. Let's go here. I have intentions of just going here. That would just be a beautiful fork. That would be a beautiful fork. So my opponent is trying to take that away from me. So let's play. For a moment, I thought that was a blunder. For a very brief moment, I thought that was a blunder. Let's go here. Now I want to hop in here. I want to hop in here. The knights are just too tricky. The knights are too tricky. I want to hop in here and then I'll be threatening this and this, but my opponent can easily play this move. So there is no trick anywhere. All right, let's. Oh, I almost gave that up. Let's go here. Wow. Let's go here. On the next move, I feel like playing this. While I can capture here, they just capture here and life goes on. Okay. So what else can I try to do? I feel like sacking here, but it does nothing. What if I just go here? Opening captures, I capture. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this before we get ourselves into some serious trouble. Let's do that. Looks like I'm giving back a pawn. So it looks... Oh, I almost gave that knight away. And where's the knight going now? I can't even go back. Can't go back. What's going on? Okay. Looks like I can go here. Can I? I have to be careful just to avoid checkmate on the back rank, which it looks like my opponent is going for immediately. They are just going for it immediately. Trying to go here. I'm just going here. And they can play a move like this, but I think I am on time to play this. Okay. Let's play moves like this with intentions of removing this. That is my clear intention. Just remove that and pick up something for yourself. All right, my opponent plays some wise moves. I think I can consider the move wise. Feel like going here next. Let's go. Wow. 1 minute time advantage for my opponent. They let me capture there. I don't know why, but they just let me. And who am I to say no? Who am I to say no to that? All right, and how do I defend that? Now I feel like going here. You can capture here, I guess. But I don't think I'm getting checkmated. I think I'm on time to capture here. That's a very wise move from my opponent. That is a very wise move from my opponent. And there's no way for me to defend this. Let's go here. Wow, 45 seconds. That's really low. That is really low. That is some really low amount of time on the clock. Let's go here. I'm hitting this. And I have intentions of going here. I'm trying to set up a checkmate. And it looks like, oh, I can't give a check here, but I might be able to give a check here. Maybe my opponent is just going to come here. Wow. Okay, they didn't do that. Now I think I have this. But is it reliable? I'm just threatening to go here. Checkmate. That is a threat. Opponent can block this way. Sadly. Sadly, they can block that way. 33 seconds. I need to play fast. This position is not looking too good for me. I don't like the position. I really don't like the position. My opponent has to be careful where they move that. And looks like they have just been careful enough to avoid any kind of trouble. My opponent is up a pawn. And And the pawn is that wing pawn that I gave up for no reason. That wing pawn that I gave up for no reason is what they are up. Is what? Oh, I just blundered. I just blundered my rook due to time pressure. Wow. Wow. A Nigerian streamer, let's go. Chris, thank you. Thank you. Wow. Make a note, really, I'm worried about the pawn on a6 for him though. Yes, that pawn on a6 that you were worried about, he decided that game. Yes, my opponent was better. They just destroyed me in that game. They just destroyed me. I'm really losing. Let me see if I will just get down to 2000. I'll soon start accepting requests. I see some challenges coming in. I'll soon start accepting requests. Let me see if I will go down to 2000, maybe go below 2000. Let me see if I'll go below 2000. If I just go below 2000, then I start accepting challenges. Let's go. And the wings gambit, I'm not too sound in that gambit. I'm not too sound in that gambit, that gambit, but I just love playing it. Maybe because what? Because I just love losing. Because I lose a lot, I guess. I really want to gambit a pawn, but it's really not necessary. It's very unnecessary. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. It is very unnecessary. I would have loved to capture this way so that I can open up this, but I'm not playing at some very good chess now, so let's avoid all of that. I don't know why my opponent wants that. I don't know. My opponent wants a trade, but might be interested in just declining it politely. I think I'm going to politely decline it. Let's decline it. Maybe they'll hit me with this pawn. I'm happy to get it with that pawn. I am happy to get it with that pawn. It looks like I have this threat, but it's not a threat. It's just nothing because our queen is defended. That is why it is not a threat. And if I develop here, that's just a blunder because they capture here. And when I capture here, instead of recapturing me immediately, they just capture here with the check and I have to move away. Then they pick up that queen and they are chilling. I think I should have accepted that trade and be glad. I think I should have accepted the trade when I have the chance. When I had the chance, I should have accepted it. When I play this, it changes nothing. That is well defended. Okay, now let's go. Let's go. On the next move, I think I want to play this. Let's play this move. Looking at this pawn. And what am I expecting? I'm expecting my opponent maybe to play this or what they played. Now I feel like going here with intentions of going here to harass that rook. With intentions of going there to harass the rook. Say, dear rook, what's your plan? Dear rook, what is your plan? All right, the rook slides away. This pawn looks like it is under some level of fire. I feel like just going here. When my opponent captures here, I capture here and then capture here. That looks brilliant. But it might be a brilliant blunder, who knows? Oh, my opponent can even capture here first. I think they can capture here first. I think I'm just going to capture this way. All right, I'm going to capture this way. My opponent can block this way, which they did, and all good. Okay, I don't know if I want that. All right, let's do this. I want to capture here. All right, let's capture here and then play a move like this to keep everything defended. Our opponent is thinking capture with the rook or capture with the knight. They captured with the knight. Looks like they can double attack this and I lose it. Looks like they can double attack that and I lose it. But let's go here first. Hitting this, but we are not really hitting much. We are not hitting much. They can pick that up. Okay. They decide to pick something else up. Let's go here. We're going to see this. If they play that move, I think it just walks into this. So let's see. My opponent is going to win a pawn. My opponent is going to win a pawn. But they decide not to. Alright, they decided not to win the pawn. That's strange, but that pawn, I don't know if I want to lose that pawn. So I just go here, but I'm already down with pawn. I am already down with pawn. Let's go here. I want to play this move. Okay, they finally decided to grab the pawn. And can I play this? I would love to keep as much material on the board as I can. Let's go here. I need to be careful. I need to be careful because if they can attack that knight now, I'm losing this rook. And they are planning to go and attack the knight. So what am I doing? What am I doing? I think I can play a move like this. Except it does nothing. Wow. Looks like I might have asked for trouble. If I play that move, alright, my opponent might hit me with this. I think I can go forward. But that's not where I want to be. That's really not where I want to be. That's okay. Maybe I can just go back here then. And when they play a move like this, because if I go here, what can't I even go there? What am I even calculating? Let's say I go here, what's going to happen? If they try to, okay, let me go. I'm giving my opponent the time odd, which is really nasty. Which is just very nasty. I am giving them the time odd. That knight looks trapped, but the knight can go. Oh! Oh! What am I doing, guys? What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? Let me find the resign button. How am I playing this badly? How am I playing this badly? Ah! Alright, let me just try to play some chess that I'm going to win. Guys, if I get to 2000, if I get below 2000, I'm going to start accepting the challenges. If I get to 2000, I'm going to start accepting the challenges. But if I just win a few games, I'll still accept challenges regardless. But I just want to see if I can get the rating up, or if I'm just going to continue bleeding. All right. Okay. I think I can play this. Capturing here is a more confrontational way to play, but I'm not interested in any confrontation. Let's go here. I want to go here, but looks like that might have asked for some level of trouble. Let's go here. We are asking for trouble because we are troublemaker. My opponent can push forward. Okay, they decided not to. What are they even doing? Opponent is giving me a pawn, and who am I to say no? Who am I to say no? Who am I to say no to it? If they capture something else, okay. Let's go here. Wow. We just have the heavy pieces left on the board. We have the only what we have here is only the heavy pieces on the board. And I might win a pawn, but my opponent just gets the pawn back. My opponent just gets the pawn back, which might be something I don't think I like. But what can I do? Let's go here. I just want to start pushing. I want to destroy my opponent king side. I want to destroy my opponent's king side. If they try to hit me this way, I'm just picking up this pawn and I'm happy. I don't know if I want to give this check. That check looks tempting. But how am I infiltrating? After I give this check, how am I going in? Doesn't look like I'm going in. Let's go here. Alright, and that doesn't look good. That looks like it is asking for trouble, but maybe it's asking for nothing. Right, my opponent wants to go for that. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Let me give this check first. And let's go here. Looks like I'm cooking, guys. It looks like I'm cooking, guys. It looks like I can play this check. And when they capture, then comes this check. And where's the king going? Looks like I'm cooking. But if I'm not cooking, I'm just going to lose. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Now I have this check. I can win that king, that knight if I want. Am I going to continue my attack? I told you guys, if I'm not cooking, I'm cooked. If I am not cooking, I'm cooked. Let's go here. If I'm not cooking, I'm cooked. If I am not cooking, I'm just completely cooked. That should be losing. I can set up a checkmate like this. How's my opponent going to defend it? But they have a check here first. I wish that was not a queen. I can set up a checkmate. Let's say I give this check. Wow. Looks like all the squares are taken. Wow. Thought I was cooking, but looks like I've cooked myself. I wish this is not a check. I really wish that was not a check. This move would have just been very deadly. But since it is a check, I don't have anything. Wow. My opponent is planning to just go here. When I give that check, they are just going here. And thanks to this annoying piece, Let me do this. Can't even capture the rook. What did I do to myself in this game? Wow, 29 seconds and I can't find a win. I can't find a win. 29 seconds. This is under attack. My opponent can move it. I guess they can. Okay, they don't move it. Let's go here. I don't even know why I'm going there. My opponent wants to give a check here. Wow. 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 That was a beautiful blunder. That was a beautiful blunder from me. That was just a beautiful blunder. Pawn to A, pawn A4, pawn A4. Guess that was what I later played. That was what I later played. Pawn to A5, I guess. But I was just done. I was just done. I was just done. I was just done. Opponent missed. Now I was the one that missed, I guess. I was the one that was getting destroyed. I didn't calculate that to the end. Alright guys, let me start accepting challenges. Looks like today is one of those days where I just lose and lose and lose. So you can start sending me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and it is Blitz game. And if you are watching and you are here to hit the like button, kindly help me smash that like button on the stream. Help me smash the like button on that stream. We might get the Scotch game. On the Scotch game we have, what is my opponent going to do? Yes, my opponent usually plays something like this, and I don't really think that's the best way to go, but my opponent always do it. Looks like they go scot-free. Let's go. I think that's just a blunder. That is a blunder in the Scotch game. That is just a blunder now. That is a blunder. That is just a blunder now. That is just a blunder. That is just a blunder. Wow, next match with me, Avind. Yes, I'll play you. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate. Game review, you will not understand why I'm not reviewing the game. There is a reason. There's a reason I would love to. I would like to review the game, but once I just start reviewing a game, it start dragging. It start consuming some CPU, and I start getting some lags. That is why I didn't review the game. All right. Looks like my opponent might be asking for trouble. My opponent is asking for trouble. That was just a very common mistake in the Scotch Gambit. It's a very common mistake at the beginner level. In the Scotch game, I think, well, we didn't even get to play the Scotch Gambit. That was a Scotch game. That was a very common mistake where they just capture with their knight. Okay. Where they play that move and then capture with their knight, and this is just it. This is just crushing. Okay, my opponent just resigned. Arvind, what's your username? Or you send me a challenge. Arvind, you can send me a challenge, or what's your username so I can send you? The reason I say that he's taking every bait instead of using detention. Nate Giddens, if you are a GM or if you are rated like 2-4 and you tell me that I might be inclined to agree with you. But if you are not higher rated, you might not be seeing some of the things I'm seeing, and you might just be saying just for saying sake. You might just be speaking just because you might just be typing stuff just because you can type. I don't accept every bait. When I see a bait, you in chess you have to be brave sometimes. You have to look at the position. Is my opponent bluffing or not? And if they are bluffing, if you don't take baits, as you call it, if they are bluffing, if you don't take bait, you won't get a winning position, or you won't win material. So I'm not taking bait. Whenever I capture something, I didn't see. I try to calculate to see if I can actually capture it before I capture it. Wow, we have a FIDE master. Wow, we have a FIDE master. Let's quickly accept the FIDE master and get destroyed. Is this a FIDE master? Wow, let's get destroyed. Let me get destroyed by this FIDE master. Wow, imagine pulling off some wins, but I doubt the FIDE master should have some opening theory up their sleeve. Let's destroy this FIDE master, guys. Let's destroy this FIDE master. Let's destroy this FIDE master. Avin, please drop your username. I'll be coming to you. Let me destroy this FIDE master first. Let me quickly destroy this FIDE master or get destroyed. Wow. Looks like I played badly there. How am I going to deal with this? I think I'm going to capture it. I'm going to capture it. Someone in the comment section is shouting somewhere now. You are taking baits. You are taking baits. Let's go here. How do I deal with this FIDE master? I really need to deal with this FIDE master, but how do I do it? I want to hop in here, but isn't that just reckless? I know the FIDE master wants to go here, and I don't want them to go there. Let's take away that square from them. Let's say, dear FIDE master, you are going nowhere. Oh, they can also go here. Wow. They can also go there. Wow. Can I even flag this FIDE master? Maybe that should be the option I'm going for. Maybe. And they just strike over there. They just strike over there. We are fighting over here. The FIDE master just decided to strike over there. Dear FIDE master, stop this. Stop this. If they play this move, if I was playing in 900, I'm definitely sacking. But since I'm playing a FIDE master, what do I know? I really feel like going here, but that might be asking for some trouble. Let's go here. Oh, maybe I should have gone here. Maybe I should have gone there. I think I should have gone there. Maybe I should have gone there. I really feel like going here, but it does nothing. Aside from losing my pieces, it does nothing. Because my opponent just capture. When I capture, they have this move. And that move is just extremely annoying. What am I going to do to this FIDE master? Let's go here. FIDE master wants to hop in a knight here. And the knight will just be an octopus in my position. This FIDE master is grinding me slowly but surely. Okay. Are they going for this pawn? Are you really going for that pawn? Leave my pawn alone, you FIDE master. If this queen just can move somewhere else, I have this move. And that would just be a fork. But trust me, this FIDE master is likely not going to hang such a move. Now I feel like playing this. I feel like playing that. And it might be reckless. Might be extremely reckless. But let's go for it. Let's go for it. And I might be interested in playing moves like this. FIDE master is cheating me very hard. FIDE master, why did you play that? Why did you play that? Wow. Wow. I'm getting destroyed, guys. This FIDE master is destroying me slowly and surely. I really feel like going here, but that only loses a piece and nothing more. I'm getting flagged. Let's try to play fast. Since we are losing already, let's play. Let's at least play fast, I guess. Let's go here. Maybe go here. Trying to trade. Let me try to flag them, even though I'm 30 seconds down. Even though I'm 30 seconds down, let me try to flag them. Let's go here. I just want to trade that because I'm feeling the tension. I am feeling the tension in the position. Let's go. Do I want to trade some more? That's asking for trouble. That's asking for a lot of trouble, guys. This bishop is looking dead. That bishop is not happy. My opponent says, leave my bishop alone. Where am I going now? Where am I going now? I have two pieces attacking this. They also have two pieces defending it. My position is feeling cramped. Let's go here. My position is feeling cramped like Kramnik. The master missed it. He missed it, but I'm still in trouble. Oh! FIDE Master is destroying me so hard. Oh, that's just a blunder, I guess. FIDE Master, stop destroying me. Can I even flag him? There's no way I'm flagging him. There's no way I'm flagging him. Alright, I'm happy to play you, FIDE Master. That was a good game. That was a good game. That was a good game from you. That was a good game from you. Alright, Avind, let me play you a game. Let me quickly play you next. Wow. Wow. Wow, that was crazy. That was a crazy game. Alright, Avind, what's your username so I can challenge you? Avind, what's your username? Let me quickly send you a challenge. Wow. Wow. Alright, Avind, I'm sending you a challenge now. Okay, maybe you are no longer online. I don't know if you're online. Let me see if I can challenge you. Oh, why is this sending rated challenge? Wow. Wow, I'm happy to play that master. Happy to play that master. That master took his time to think about their position. They were not rushing. They were just thinking about their position. And they just slowly outplayed me. They just slowly outplayed me. Alright, let's get a game going. When Avin is ready, he's going to play. You believe FIDE player? I think I've won some masters, maybe national master. I think I have some wins against masters, national master and candidate master. Some are very strong, and there's no way I'm going to win some of them. Oh, I should have gone for something. Should have gone for something else. Let's go here. Uh-oh. That looks like a mouse sleep. That looks like a mouse sleep. That looks like a mouse sleep. My opponent, I don't think they wanted to just castle. There's no way you just play that move for playing sake. All right, let's go again. That was a mouse slip. Let me accept a rematch and let's get another game going. Okay, Avind, I sent you a challenge. You were not online. You were not online then. After this game, I'll send you a challenge again. Let's go. I wanted to take my opponent out of any kind of nasty theory they want to get me into. I wanted to take them out of any kind of nasty theories they wanted to get me into. Because I'm not interested in any kind of theories. Well, let's get the game going. Let's go. I think I might be interested in this. Let's go here. And I'm going to castle. My opponent might capture here and win a pawn, but I don't really care. I don't care. Let them have the pawn. Let them have the pawn. Let them have the pawn. But I don't think I'm interested in giving them a second pawn over here. So I'm saying one pawn should be enough. Let's go here. I really feel like going here, but that's asking for serious trouble. So let me respect myself and just go back. Let's remove that. Okay, they can capture this way, I guess. Let's go here. My opponent has to be careful, which I think they will. I think they will be careful. They would be careful. My opponent is a decent player. He's rated, is a decent player. So they shouldn't miss some stuff. Wow, I don't like that move. I really don't like that move. Wow. 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 Wow, my position is not looking fancy enough. My position is looking extremely terrible. Oh, I just walked into another one. I just walked into another one. Wow. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm getting destroyed. I am getting destroyed. Maybe I should just go for this trade. Let's go. Maybe my opponent can play this. Oh, they can capture here. They can capture there with their rook, I guess. Okay, that's just checkmate in one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was getting destroyed. I was just getting destroyed, and my opponent just gave me, they just gave me a checkmate in one. All right, Avin, let me send you a challenge now. Let me quickly send you a challenge now. Avind, let's get going. Let me quickly send you a challenge. Okay, let's go, Avind. Avind, I've sent you a challenge. Just go online and accept it. They say there is no luck in chess. But in that last game, that was just luck That was just luck. I was just very lucky because my opponent was slowly outplaying me again. I wanted to take them out of theory because they wanted to go into some Petrov boring stuff, and I didn't want to play the Petrov. I took them out of theory, but I got the boss position straight out of the opening, and my opponent was taking advantage of it until they just gave me checkmate in one. Until they gave me checkmate in one. Let's go. Okay, my opponent is prepared now. They are playing some fantasy stuff. They are playing some fantasy stuff, and my opponent seems to know exactly what they are doing. Let's go. Looks like I can play this move, but looks like that might be asking for some level of trouble. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Even if he's asking for trouble, let's play chess. Let's play chess. Don't know why my opponent allowed that, but that's screaming blunder. But maybe it is not blunder. Maybe it is not a blunder. Let's say I play a move like this. My opponent just blocks it. And when I play a move like this, they can capture here with check. That's really not a capture I think I want to be seeing on this board. And this is a situation where you can play brave. You can play some brave chess. Or you can just play some chicken chess. And I think I'm going for some chicken chess. Wow. Okay. For a moment I thought that was a blunder. It's not. Maybe it is. Maybe it is a blunder. We are going to find out. We are going to find out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, that I didn't expect. That I wasn't expecting. I was expecting my opponent would do this and try to go for what I want to go for now. Although they always have this move. They always have that move, which looks quite interesting. Oh, they didn't even try to do anything else. My opponent just let me lose easily, very easily, very easily. They just let me lose very easily. And they still do that. Maybe they can still do it. Let's take it away once and for all. Let's take that away. Let's take that away. Let's take that nastiness away. No, Erod, I'm not from Nigeria. I'm not from Uganda. I am from Nigeria. I am from Nigeria. Do I want to castle here? Yes, I think. I think I can castle there. Do I want to trade that bishop for that knight? That might be an interesting question. Let's castle. Okay. My queen trapped. Opponent was trying to trap my queen. That looks nice. That looks kind of interesting, but my queen is not getting trapped. And I'm threatening to capture here. I am also threatening to give a checkmate here. Okay, but that's if this knight moves somewhere. I have a checkmate coming over here. So my opponent has to be careful. Okay, greetings from Turkey. All right, happy to see you here. I am happy to see you here. Why weaken the pawn, man? I'm just playing some chess just for playing sake. That's why I weak the pawn. Uh-oh. I guess my opponent missed that. For a moment, it looked like I was trapped, but I don't think so. Now I have threats like this, which my opponent always have to look out for. Okay, let's go here. Alright, that just hangs this piece. It just hangs this piece. Let's do this first. I'm just threatening checkmate in one. I'm just trying to test my opponent to see if they are going to find it. Maybe they can play a move like this with intentions of going in here. But now I'm threatening checkmate in one. And if they just play a move like this, I don't have to move my rook since I have checkmate. I don't have to move my rook since I have checkmate. Alright, they played that. And what else can I try? Okay, my opponent just resigns. That was a good game from you, Avind. That was a good game from you. Alright, let the challenge come in, guys. If you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Okay, I'm 680. I want to reach Bishop is hanging. I'm 680. I want to reach 1000 by the end of this year. Yes, just look into your opening. Look into your opening. There's a lot of opening mistakes players make at your level. Just focus on one opening. Focus on a few openings. Just learn a few openings and try to play them over and over and over and over again. And you get to just know the mistakes instinctively. Once a mistake happens in those openings, you just know, yes, that's a mistake, and you just start taking advantage of it immediately. So learn your openings, learn those openings. Just look at those openings. You don't have to memorize. Just look at the opening and play it over and over again. Analyze your game. Analyze your game, especially the ones you lose. I'm talking to mom. Important stuff. I blunder. All right. All right, Sejan Gaming. All right. Yes, you just gave me that queen. You just gave me that game. I didn't want to play. Oh. Let's get another rated game going since I wasn't receiving challenges. Let's go. I didn't want to play into your line, Sejan Gaming. I didn't want to play into your Petrov stuff, and but you just strike me with something. Let's go here. This is the Scandinavian defense. Let's go. I really feel like going there, but that going there is asking for some level of trouble. Let's go. And I also feel like going here, but there's nothing there. Let's go here. Now I want to castle. If my opponent is reckless and moves somewhere, they might get into trouble. They just have to be careful. I have intentions of going here. Let's go here. Are we going to see this? I will be happy to see that. I will be happy to see that and just go crazy this way. Okay. All right. Let's go here. All right. All right. Looks like I can capture here. So let's go. Okay. My opponent just decided to break that. And they're breaking it quite well. All right. Let's go here. It looks like they can capture here. I think I have this. For a brief moment, I thought they were going to try something interesting. For a brief moment, I thought my opponent was going to play something interesting. I'm trying to go somewhere, set up a battery. But if I want to do that, I think I will have to play a move like this. Let's do this. Okay. My opponent is kicking me away, saying go away. Maybe I wanted to go away regardless. Maybe I wanted to go away before. Let's go here. I'm putting some pressure over here, but that pressure doesn't really mean a lot. That pressure doesn't mean a lot. Let's go here. Hit that. Looks like a free piece for a moment, but it's not. It is not a free piece. I don't like this bishop. That bishop is controlling some very good square on my in my oh 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 oh. What am I doing? I'm just pushing pieces. Let me play a move like this just to create some loft for my back rank. So I don't get hit with back rank checkmate. Maybe I should have done this. Okay, my opponent is hitting me with that. Let's go here. The intention is simple. Go there. That is the intention. Go there. So what's my opponent going to play now? Maybe they'll play a move like this. So let me see what my opponent plays. I really feel like doing this. Wow. I really wanted to do this, trying to set up some background checkmate, but my opponent is definitely not going to let me do it. So what am I even doing? I think I want to give a check here and then move this and start pushing. And this bishop is very beautiful. That is just a very beautiful bishop because it is controlling the promotion square. That is an extremely beautiful bishop. That is an extremely beautiful bishop. Okay. What if I go here? My opponent can give this check, I guess. Does it do anything? And now I feel like just trading. Let's go. Now I feel like trading that queen. I think this pawn might take me to glory. That pawn might take me to glory. That's what I think. But maybe this move was reckless. Oh, it wasn't reckless. They were threatening this. It wasn't reckless. It wasn't reckless. Wow. How am I going to make progress? How am I going to make progress? Okay, maybe like this, like this. Let's go. If I can get one of these rook traded, I think my position would just be very nice. If I can get one of these rook traded, wow, have I overlooked something? Let's say I go here, my opponent just gives me a check here. That looks like a checkmate. I overlooked something. Ah! How am I losing this game? How did I lose this game? I'm losing it. There's no way I'm not losing it. There is no way I'm not losing it. They can even go and just capture here and then come back. What if they even capture here? They can and still pick that up. Okay, that's what they opt for. Oh, I can't even go there. But they can go back, threatening checkmate. They can just go back, threatening checkmate, and I'm just very helpless. I am very helpless. Let them checkmate. Wow, what am I playing, guys? Wow, what am I playing? What am I playing? Can I play with you without impact on my yellow? Yes, you can play with me. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Uh, will be 1000. Is that your username? Okay, you want to play me? Let me challenge you. You had to cement the bishop there. Yes, I was in trouble. I was in serious trouble. I think today most of the game I don't even know if I've won today. Okay, I think I've won a few games. Today is one of those days where you want to play chess, but you are just losing every games you played. That is that day today for me. That day, the day where you just lose all your pieces. That is it today. That is the day for me today. I'm just losing. I'm just losing every game I play. As long as my opponent can play for long enough, as long as my opponent can play long enough, I'm just going to lose. As long as my opponent is playing long enough, I'm going to lose. Hmm. Let me hit him with the Scandinavian defense, even though I'm not too sound in it. All right. We have some opening battle going on. Some opening battle going on. Let's go. Playing a move like this is just a blunder. Right. My opponent is playing some aggressive stuff. Let's get going. I would love to see this move, but my opponent is saying no. You're not seeing that. You are not seeing that. Let's go here. I'm hitting this. I'm hitting this. I don't even know if I want to castle. Maybe I don't want to castle now. If they capture here, I'm picking this up. And if they capture here, I pick this up. I pick that up. And maybe I have some trouble in my position, but maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have any trouble in my position. Alright, my opponent is going for the trade. A trade I don't think I really like. Let's go here. Piling up on that, on this piece. Alright, and let's do this. Maybe I should have done this. I think I should have done that. Yes, I should have done that. I should have done that. This bishop is crying. Maybe they can try to bring the bishop into the game this way. I'm just thinking of a very nice way to give a check. I think I can give a check here, but doesn't look like it does too much. It doesn't look like it does too much. But let's see. My opponent doesn't even wait for it to happen. They just went there by themselves. Let's go here. All right. Looks like my opponent is making some wise move. Taking away that square from that king. I'm trying to take away squares from the king. I'm trying to take away squares from that king. Now the king can't go here. Maybe my opponent is going to sack. What do I know? Maybe they are going to sack. Maybe they are just going to sack. Because I'm trying to set up a checkmate net. If I can give this check and take that stalemate and checkmate. But if I give this check, I think the king is coming here. I think the king is coming here. And then if I give this check, okay, they just decide to sack. Let's go. Now I might be interested in just sacking here. Let's go here. My opponent has played very well. So far, so good. My opponent has kept their own. They have played very well. Let's go here. All right, and maybe we can do this. Let's do this. And it looks like I have blundered. It was looking like I had blundered. It was looking like I had blundered, but my opponent didn't see it. I guess they didn't see it. Let's go here. All right. The only issue here is that my opponent is going to run out of time. That is the only issue. That is the main issue for my opponent. They're going to run out of time. Let's go here. Let's go and ask the pawn some question. Let's go ask that pawn, their pawn, what's your plan? The that knight 999, just send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated, and I will happily accept it. Let me try to bring my king over into the game. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. All right, now my opponent just let me grab this knight. They were running out of time, and they had nothing going on. All right, that was a good game from you, cool guy. That was a very good game from you, cool guy. All right, guys, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. If you want to play me, let the challenge come in. And if you are watching and you're yet to hit the like button, kindly help me smash that like button. Help me smash the like button. Let's get going. Let's get going, guys. Let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. All right, I see M132. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I'm going to hit this person with my secret weapon, which is the Scotch Gambit. Let me hit them with my secret weapon, the Scotch Gambit. Nobody knows how to respond to this Gambit. Nobody knows how to respond to this Gambit. Let's go. Let me see if my opponent knows how to play the Gambit. Okay. Maybe I should have castled if I did what I did. Maybe. Maybe it doesn't make too much of any difference, but let's go. Let's go. Now their king is stuck in the center of the board. Their king is just stuck on that center of the board. But my opponent has some pawn. They have some pawn for their problem. They have some pawn for their troubles. Let me castle. Let's castle and let's try to develop our pieces. That's how we win this game. That is how we win this game. I would love to capture here, but it does nothing. So let's do this. We might see a move like this, but all good. All good, I guess. Do I just sack and capture here? I feel like just doing that. Why not? Might be a blunder, but I'm going to do it. I am just going to do it. All right, my opponent just played that instead. Let's go here. Maybe I should have just played that and win myself a pawn. Am I winning a pawn? I think I would have won a pawn. I would have won a pawn that way. All right, let's go now. Now I'm just threatening to play this. I am threatening to play that. And I think I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. Like, why not? Is there a reason not to? Can you challenge me? Okay, just send me a challenge. It's easier that way. Plunderer, it's easier if you just send me a challenge. But I'm going to check it and send you a challenge. Let's go here. Maybe I should have just sacked, proceed with what I said I would do and just sack. That's what I should have done. Wow. Wow. All right. Looks like I can attack this, but my opponent can defend it, I guess. If they capture here, I think I'm happy. The more exposed that king is, the happier I am. And if my queen wasn't under attack, maybe I would have just captured here. Maybe. But my queen was under attack, so I had to respond to it. Let's do this. Now that's opening an attack here. That is opening an attack there. So I expect them to respond to it. But if they didn't see it, they didn't see it coming. My opponent didn't see it coming. Let's trade here and let's go here. Okay. My opponent wants to go for this pawn, I think. That's what I think. I think they want to go for that pawn, but I don't know if going for that pawn is quite worth it, but maybe it is worth it. Let's go. Where's the knight going? All right, the knight can go here. Going here is bad. Going here is bad. Why? Because I can pin it to the king. That's why it is bad, because I can pin it. And it looks like they can defend it this way. But when you have a pinned piece, what do? You add more attack to that pinned piece. So this move would have been coming. And that's just a double attack. And this is just going to fall. They are not just going to stop it just because they walked into this pin. All right, let's play belly yoke. What was that? Belly. Okay, all right. Let me leave it. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Is my opponent going to let me hit them with my secret weapon? Let's go. Are we going to see the Scotch or some fielder stuff? We have the Scotch game. We have the Scotch game, and I'm going to hit my opponent with some Scotch Gambit stuff. All right, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. But what do I know? That doesn't look good. Let's capture here. Let's capture there. My opponent just gives back the pawn. Maybe that's how you play it. Maybe there's a line there. Maybe there's a line there. Maybe there's a line there where you can give back the piece. Let's castle. No, this position doesn't look pretty. This position doesn't look pretty at all. The position is looking very nasty. Let's go here. I want to lose that. My opponent is trying to pin me, and I think I can step away from the pin. So let's step away from the pin. If we can, why not? Since we can, why not? Is there a reason not to step away from the pin? I don't think so. Let's go. Now I'm looking at this pawn. Right, my opponent lets me grab it. And if they capture here, what am I going to do, guys? Guys, they captured here. What are you going to do in this position? Are you going to just capture here? No, this is called an in-between move. Instead of recapturing here immediately, what do? You capture here with check. This is a very common pattern. It's a very common pattern. And when the king moves away, then and only then you capture here. Because if I had captured on the previous move, now it will be their turn and they'll just move their king. They'll just move their bishop away. And I'm not winning anything. All right. That looks decent. Looks pretty decent. And looks like I might lose a pawn. Looks like I would lose a pawn. But let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Here's my opponent going with that. I'm not sure where they are going. Oh, they want to attack this pawn. That is where they are going with that. That is where they are going with that move. I can easily defend the pawn this way. I can defend the pawn this way. And I think I'm chilling. And on the next move, I'm pushing this away. I'm saying, dear nasty knight, go away and leave my position alone. Dear nasty knight, go away and leave my position alone. That's what I'm going to do next. My opponent wants to play this, but I really feel like going here. I really just feel like going here. I'm going for this. Maybe it's unnecessary. Let's do this. If they attack me, I'm going to attack them. That's what I'm going to do. If you attack me, I attack you. I attack you. Now this pawn is up for grab if you want it, but I'm going to capture here, and after the trade, I'm just picking up a bishop again. Okay, that I was expecting. I was expecting that. And now I'm just up a lot of material and I'm just completely winning. All right, that was a good game from you, Belly Hook. Okay, Barry, that was a good game from you. That was a very good game. No, take with the pawn. White wins. White wins. Why is this person laughing so much? John Doe. All right, let the challenge come in, guys. If you want to play me, send in the challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated, and I'm happily accepting. Just make sure the challenge is unrated, and I'm gladly accepting it. All right, we have another unrated challenge coming. Okay, so let's go. What do we have? We have the French. Let's go here. We have the advanced variation of the French. And I usually get into trouble whenever I'm playing against this advanced variation. I just get the pawn and okay. There is a brilliant move here in the French defense. There is a brilliant move here after this move. Do you know the brilliant move? The brilliant move is capturing here. And the game review usually just call this brilliant move. Then your knight comes back and you are just up a pawn. You are just up a pawn and chilling. Let's go. Do we want to capture here? All right, let's do this. Okay, maybe I should have just gone here, but it doesn't really matter. Let me castle. All right, and I think I want to capture here and then go here. I think that's what I want to do. And then go here. I'm looking at this pawn and this pawn, but my opponent can solve their problem by just playing this move. Okay. Oh, for a moment I thought I was looking at the both pawns, but I was not looking at anything. And they play this. Looks like they can. Looks like they can play that, and we just get a trade and nothing more. They are thinking capture this way or this way. Let's go here. Maybe I should have just invaded when I had the chance, but maybe not, maybe and maybe not. That's an isolated pawn. I think I really want this pawn to remain isolated. But if I, at the cost of what? At the cost of this knight sitting here forever? Don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. Dear knight, just go away. Go away, dear knight. I'm up a pawn and we have traded almost everything. We have traded almost everything. And my claim is simple. My claim is that I should easily win. That is my claim. I should easily win. I should easily win up a pawn if we can get everything traded. If you want to play me, just send me a challenge. Challenge me. That night, do you know how to challenge? If you know how to challenge, just send me a challenge. I think it's easier that way. Our opponent wants to add pressure to the pinned piece, but there is no pressure, my friend. Okay. They are trading even more. And guess who is happy? They have to capture or move away, else I'm just picking up a rook, and I will just be up a rook in the end game. Okay, my opponent does that. And I have the only open file. The only open file is registered in my name, and I'm just chilling. The only open file is registered in my name, and I'm just completely chilling. Let's go. We might see this move. I think I'm just going to ignore it. Feel like just pushing this, but maybe it's premature. Maybe I have to bring my king over. Let me bring my king over. When they might try to play that move, and okay, I'm just going to bring my king over to support the party. A king is a piece in the end game. That's what some grandmaster says. Some grandmaster says a king is a piece in the end game. You might be tempted to capture here, but what do? You create another open file for your opponent to work with. So I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not going to capture there. It's not like the pawn is running anywhere. That pawn is going nowhere. Capturing there only helps my opponent. So now they are just sitting there waiting for me, and I'm just going to slowly but surely bring my king into the game. All right, now I can capture here, but I don't think I'm interested because they just come over here and give me a check. So I'm not interested. Let's go. Now I feel like pursuing them with some checkmate. With some checkmate. I feel like setting up some checkmate on the board. Putting the king in some checkmate net where I start chasing the king everywhere. And looks perfect. Looks like a very good checkmate net now. Except they are going to go here. And then when I'm going here, and then I think I want to go here. My opponent can go down, I guess. Oh, they can. Actually, they can do that. They can go down. They can go down. All right, not where I was talking about. I was talking about here. Now I'm threatening checkmate. So I expect them to play a move like this. Because if they don't move that king, that's just checkmate on the next move. And this move is really difficult for beginners to find. Looks like a difficult move that might be difficult for beginners to find. Because it involves just moving the king to step and to stop the checkmate. Sometimes when you want to stop checkmate, sometimes it's not by protecting with a piece, it's not by giving a check. Sometimes it's just by moving the king away from the nasty square the king is sitting in. Sometimes that's all you just have to do. And when they move here, I think I'm just crushing with this check. Okay, my opponent finds it. My opponent finds it. And on the next move, I'm checking. Oh, I can't even check. I think that was a bad move. Is it? Maybe I should have given a check first. Maybe I should have given a check. I should have given a check first. Force the king here, then play this move. I think the way I went about it was bad. Because if they had played this move, where would I have gone? Okay, then I can silently just go here, preparing to push my pawn next. Okay, let me kick that king away. There, king, go away. Go away. And it's looking like checkmate is calling their name. Checkmate is calling my opponent's name. I think they have to block with their king and with their rook, and that's just checkmate. Alright, that was a good game from you, Crit's Play. That was a good game from you, Crit's Play. Bobby Brown, I'm happy to play you anytime. The pleasure is mine. Hey, I'm 700. Could you play a game? Yes, I'm definitely playing regardless of your rating. Even if you're rated 100, I'm going to play you if you want to play me. Let's go. Plunderer, a challenge is coming your way now. Plunderer, a challenge is coming your way. Guys, if you are watching and you're yet to smash that like button, you are not doing well. Kindly help me smash that like button. Help me smash that like button. I sent a challenge to Plunderer, but looks like Plunderer is not there. Alright, so let's accept some challenges. I have 3 challenges. I wish I can accept all of them. I have like 5 challenges. I wish I can accept all of them, but sadly I can't accept all of them. So we are going to go one after another. If you challenge me now, you can still send me a challenge if you want to. Just that I can't accept every challenge now, else I would have accepted everything. So just one at a time. So if you challenge me and I didn't accept, just make sure to send the challenge again. Just make sure to challenge again. Shama, if you want to play me, send a challenge. I'm definitely going to play you. I think the last time I won against you, I think so. Maybe this time it's time for you to pay back. Or maybe the last time I lost to you, as usual. I don't know, for some reason, Shama, you just win against me anytime we are playing. For some reason, maybe you seem to know how to play against me very well. Or maybe your style just suits my style. So anytime we just meet, you just know how to beat me. My camera is lagging. Is my camera lagging? Like SP edits, I'm not sure. Is it still lagging? Just send me a challenge, guys. Putting your username here is hard. It will be hard for me to send you a challenge if you just leave only your username there. Let's go here. We might see a move like this. And if I play this move, then comes this checkmate. I got checkmated like this on a stream. I got checkmated on a stream like this. I got checkmated like that. After this move, they just played a move like this. Then I just played this. And on the next move, I just heard that checkmate sound. And I almost fell from my seat. I almost fell from my seat, but my opponent is not interested. They just go back. They just go back. allowing me to play this move. And then now I can play this, and on the next move I think I can do this. I think I can do that and be glad. Do that, bring my bishop into the game. Alright, they are not letting me do that, but I can do this. Maybe they'll pin me, but there is no pin there. There is no pin and there. Let's go here. Maybe there is a pin. What if they hop in this way? Looks like I just messed things up as usual again. Okay. I don't think there is a pin, because when I capture here, if they capture here, the queens get off the board and this is no longer a pin. Wow, I really feel like going here. I really feel like going there, but I might be asking for too much trouble. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, we might get it with this, I guess. We might get it with that. Maybe I should have done this. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have done that. So let me see what my opponent is going to play. Let's see. All right, they hit me with that. Let's go here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So what is my opponent cooking now? The Maestro. The Maestro. What is Maestro cooking? Guys, you can also send me friend requests as well. You can send me friend requests. I'm happily accepting your friend requests, guys. I see a lot of friend requests. Let me accept them. Plunderer, I later challenged you, but I didn't see anything from you. You didn't accept the challenge. I guess you are no longer online. Okay. My opponent just castled. Opponent just castled. Not a move I really fancy. Not really a move I like. Or maybe a move that does the job. Maybe the move does the job. Who knows? Let's go. I wish this bishop was still sitting here. That would have been a very juicy bishop. That would have been a very good bishop to capture. Let's go here. Let's go. Okay. That looks nice. That looks like a nice move. And so what can I say about the move? I play this. Isn't that asking for trouble? Or can I ignore and play this? Go away. Go away, you queen. You queen, I don't like you. Just go away. I might be playing with fire here, guys, because I haven't castled. Might be playing with fire. I might just be playing with fire because I'm yet to castle. I might be playing with fire, but I don't think I'm going to get burned. So let me see what my opponent plays here. Let's see what they are going to do. All right, they just type away. I really feel like capturing here, but I think I can play this as well. I can play this. Now I'm very much interested in castling. Now I am very much interested in castling. I am very much interested in castling now, and maybe probably play a move like this. Bring a knight into the party. But if I play this move looks nasty. My opponent just gives me a rook. Capturing with the queen is what I would love to see, and that's exactly what they did. Capturing with the rook is what I would love to see, but no, they didn't do that this time. They didn't do that this time. Now this knight is defending this pawn. If they had captured with the rook, this pawn won't be defended, and I will just happily grab the pawn. Maybe the knight can hop in here. All right, the knight hops in to a different square. I might get harassed this way again, but I just keep disturbing the bishop. Okay, my opponent wants to trap my bishop. They wants to trap my rook. They want to trap my rook. Looks like they have succeeded. Looks like, oh, for a moment I thought they have succeeded. Let's play a move like this. I know the bishop wanted to come here. And that my piece would have been trapped. Let's go. Let's go. I'm defending this. My opponent missed it because of the time pressure. My opponent missed it because of the time pressure. Let's go here. Let's go here. That was a good game from you. That was a good game from you, master. Which application is this? That's chess.com. I'm aggressive and you're defensive. It makes interesting games, I guess. Your opponent has d6. Maybe they had it. Maybe they had d6. All right, and let me accept this challenge. This is the second time I'm seeing the challenge. Guys, if you are watching and you're here to hit the like button, kindly help me smash that like button. Smash that like button, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Are we going to see a trade? Likely. We have the fantasy variation, which I'm not really too good in. I really don't know what I'm doing in this fantasy variation. But I'm happy to play moves like this. I need to study it. That's why I just want to go for the Karukan. That's why I want to learn the Karukan. So that anytime this kind of position just arises, I just go for the Karukan. Anytime somebody just play d4, I just go for the Scandinavian. I think that's what I'm going to do. I really don't like the Scandinavian, but I think that is the need. I think I need to like the Scandinavian. So that when my opponent just plays a move, I'm just taking them into my territory. I'm just going for the Scandinavian and I'll just have them in my territory. I would have loved to do this and then give this check and pick this up, except the bishop can always go back to block. Except the bishop can always go back to block. Let's go here. But if I push forward, which is usually the idea in this Karukan, and Karukan is usually the idea. Let me see what my opponent is up to. I'm interested in seeing what my opponent is up to. Okay. All right. Let's go here. I know the pawn wants to move forward. I just want to stay in front of the pawn and say, dear pawn, you're moving nowhere. You are moving nowhere, dear pawn. Dear pawn, I'm not letting you move anywhere. If I capture here, which was my plan initially, my opponent just captures here. And that knight defends this. That's why I just play this move. That's why I just play that move. What's happening to you losing every rated game today? I think it happens in chess. I think I'm just tilting. I'm just losing and losing. Do I want to kick this away? Maybe. I think my opponent wants to really play this move. My opponent is very interested in playing that move. Don't know if I want to let my king be in the center of the board, but maybe not the worst of ideas. Let's go here. My king is a big piece. That is my claim. My king is a piece in this game. Let's go. Let's go some hopping business. Some hopping business. My opponent has actually played very well. So far, so good. They haven't hung the piece. My opponent hasn't hung the piece. So I think 700 are quite good as well. They haven't hung the piece. Maybe until the tactics start going crazy, 700 is just a decent opening and decent rating. Let's go. Right. Let's go. I'm not even up a pawn. I am not even up a pawn. That's quite interesting. That is very interesting. I'm not even up a pawn. Oh, I think I might have some plan in mind. Let's do this. think I have some plan in mind. Do this, do this, and do this. And when the bishop goes here, let's go here first. Looks like the bishop can always hop in here, which is not something I think I like, but something that exists in the position. Maybe I should have removed that. Should I have removed it? Okay. Now I can do this. My opponent has missed my plan. My opponent has missed my plan. Now that's trapped. That is just trapped. That is just trapped. That is just trapped. And that is just trapped. Oh, looks like I might have messed it up, except not. This is just a fork. I think when it became tactical, my opponent started messing things up. When it became tactical, my opponent started messing stuff up. If I capture with my knight, the kings just come in here, and I'm just guaranteed to lose a piece. I am just guaranteed to lose a piece. So that's why I'm capturing with my rook. Whenever you have several pieces that can capture something, you really want to think before you capture. You know, many times they just say recapture is automatic. You just recapture, there's nothing to think about. When you have check his game profile, Sergeant Gaming, Sergeant 33. Okay. All right, that was a nice game. All right, if you want to play me, just send the challenge again. Just send the challenge again. Let's get going. Send the challenge again. Let's get going. All right, Sea Biscuit. I don't think I've accepted your challenge. The Sea Biscuit with a very beautiful username. Okay, let's go. Sea Biscuit is a strong player, rated 1.5 something. Sea Biscuit is a very strong player, so let's try to play a very decent game. I wish I could capture here, but sadly I can't. Let's go here. We might see this move. Okay, let's go here. All right. And let's do this. Sea Biscuit is going crazy on the king side, on the queen side. Sea Biscuit is going crazy over there. I really love to capture there, but I really don't have anything going on. So capturing there is just asking for trouble. So let's do this. Let's go here. If I go here, we get hit with this move. So I have to play this. That is just need. That's just required. That is just required. I want to hop in here. That is what I want to do, but my opponent is saying no, you're not doing that. So let's do this first before we hop in. Before we hop in, let's do that. I wish this bishop is not here. I would have had this sacrifice. But that bishop is doing a very good job there. That bishop is doing some very good job over there. Let's go here. Well, I was expecting a move like this. Now my opponent has to be careful because I have moves like this. Let's capture this way. Maybe we might get it with this, but my opponent hits me with something that I don't think is potent enough. Now I can capture this pawn or this pawn, but I'm going to capture this one. Why? Because when I capture there, I have this move coming, and that would just be a good fork. That would just be a good fork on the pieces. Although they can capture here and just sack the queen for 2 pieces. They can do that, which I think is the best move in this position. I think that should be the best move. But moving the queen just allows me to hop in here. I have a lot of threats happening in the board, and I'm just completely chilling. I would just be completely chilling. Yes, that's just the need. That is just the need. That is the need. That was the need. And my opponent stepped up their game. They stepped up to the occasion. What is... So I'm just up a bunch of pawns. Nothing serious. I'm just up a bunch of pawns and nothing too serious. Let's go. I would love to push this pawn, but that's asking for trouble. I would love to push the pawn, but that might be too much. So let's go here. Now I'm hitting this, and I'm hitting this. And I don't think there's any way to defend all of that. I don't think there is any way to defend all of that. And looks like I'm crushing. Looks like I'm just crushing now. Now I'm hitting this, and I'm hitting this. So they have to decide what to do. And I think I am interested in just pushing pawn. Feel like sacking the queen sometimes. I feel like sacking the queen, but that's asking. I think that's asking for trouble. So let's stay away from trouble. Let's say I sack the capture and I push forward. No, that's asking for trouble. Let's stay away from trouble as much as we can. Stay away from trouble as much as you can. Okay, let's go. Our opponent wants to set up some check. Yeah, that's what they want to set up. And I don't think I should let them. Let's say I go forward. My opponent just goes here. How do I prevent that check? I think I have this move and I should be doing fine. I think I have that move and I should be doing fine. They want to go here and start giving me checks on the 7th rank. But I have this nice move and the queen protects that square from there. And I'm just chilling. Yes, I saw that coming. Let's defend this way. And on the next move, I'm just pushing. I am just pushing. I'm just making a new queen. And when I make a new queen, maybe I can give a check here, regardless. I'm thinking of what they are going to play now. I'm thinking maybe they might play a move like this, trying to lure my king away. I think that's just going to end in a draw. If I get greedy and capture that, that will just be a draw. I can't capture that. In as much as instinctively, I really want to capture there, I don't think I can. Alright, that's just bad. That is just bad. That's just bad now. That is just losing. Alright, C Biscuit, that was a good game from you. I guess the last time we played, you destroyed me. Oh, I was the one that won. I was the one that won. Clairvoyant, we haven't played today, so let's get the game going. I had checkmate. I was waiting you challenge Q. Wasn't sure if you see it or try to resend, but failed due to too many. Patrick, what's your username? Patrick, what's your username? Just drop your username. My opponent has gone for the Scandinavian. They have gone for the Scandinavian defense. Let's see. He decided to go for the Karukan, for the Scandinavian. And he's already thinking, which might be a good thing. Which might mean they don't know what they are doing in the opening. It might mean they don't know what they are doing in the opening. But it might mean nothing. It might just mean nothing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. We are going crazy. I wish I had a pawn here. I really wish I had a pawn here. My opponent is not letting me go crazy. Oh, I'm interested in going crazy. I think we might see a move like this. And I really want to just sack. I want to just sack for no good reason, but let's say I go here. The reason I'm not sacking that, even though I really wish to sack it, the reason I'm not sacking it is because of this pawn. That pawn drops, and I don't think my opponent is going to even capture. But if they capture, I think in the end the pawn drop, and my king is quite soft. So that's why I'm not going to capture it, and I'll just choose peace. I would just choose peace, and I really feel like going here, but maybe I don't feel like going there. Let's do this. Let's go here. Let me go back. Wow. Looks like some nastiness is being threatened. Looking like some nastiness is being threatened. Let's go here. Ask some questions over there. Wow. For a moment, I thought I could just do that. But I can't. Thought I could just do that. Maybe it's high time for me to castle before I get into serious trouble. Before I get into serious trouble, it might be high time for me to just castle. Okay, my opponent can capture that pawn. I wish they can't, but they can. They can capture the pawn. So, I'm not even up a pawn. Thought I was up a pawn. Getting spicy. It is getting spicy, guys. It's getting spicy. Thank goodness my opponent can give me a check. If my opponent could give me a check, I would have been in very serious trouble. On the next move, I'm castling. Let's make peace. I am just going to castle. Let's make peace, bro. Bro, let's make peace. You had me. Okay, let's play. Okay, I don't think it was this one. You had checkmate in one. I think it was the previous game. I don't think I had checkmate in this. Right? Wow. Wow. Let's go. I want to capsule, but I don't know. I don't think it works. I do not think it works. But I want to step away from this nastiness that is looming. I really don't want my queen on the... If I castle, that's trouble. That is just trouble. If I castle, that's trouble. What if I go here? What am I doing? Let me do this. I might be interested in castling here. What a crazy position, guys. What a very crazy position. A very crazy position. This position is extremely crazy. Where's my opponent going? They want to give this check. They want to give this check. My opponent is just crushing me. My opponent is just crushing me. Let's go. And all of this just because I didn't castle. If I had castle, I would have avoided many of this trouble. If I had castle, I would have avoided many of this trouble. That looks like a free piece, but I don't know if it is a free piece. I think I'm just going to capture. I don't mind. It might not be a free piece, and it's now apparent that it is really not a free piece. It is really not a free piece. It is not a free piece. It is not a free piece. Wow. They checkmate coming. Wow, there's just checkmate. It's just checkmate. I was even thinking about this move. All right, my opponent played well. That was a good game. That was a good game. That was a good game from my opponent, and time to hit that resign button. All right. All right, we have the Fianchetto GM. Let's see what Fianchetto GM is going to hit us with. Let's go. Fianchetto GM is rated higher than me, and he's going for the Scandinavian as well. It's going for the Scandinavian as well. Can I beat this 2-1? Can I beat this 2-1? Let's go. Let's go. And I think I'm quite active in this game. I think I'm already just active. I think I'm just active already. I think I am completely just active. All right, let's go here. What can I do here? They are undermining this pawn. I can capture here, I think. And then I can just move away. Just move away. We might see this move, I guess. Okay, we didn't see any of that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go crazy. We are going here. Okay. Thought that was what I was doing, but looks like I can't do that. Looks like that was not what I was doing, but let's go. My opponent might be interested in capturing here. We are just going to trade. Like, why not? Like, why not? My opponent might be interested in capturing here, but looks like my opponent might be interested in something else again. It's looking like they might be interested in something different. So where am I going? Let's go back. Let's go back. I'm thinking of this sacrifice. Check, check, check. The king might escape, which is not something I think I want to allow. Thinking of a rook lift and delivering checkmate. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go for it. It should be good. It should be good. It should be good. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let me go here. Oh! Oh! How did I drop this position? How did I drop this position? Wow, Fianchetto GM, that was a good game from you. That was a good game from you. I haven't just dropped my rook. Maybe I should have just continued with the check, check, check. Well, doesn't make sense. I think maybe I should have done this. Threatening checkmate. But maybe my opponent will have to do this, or maybe they can do this. And what can I even do? Then I can do this. And the king has to go here. And maybe then, just maybe then. Well, that was a good game. Let the challenge come in, guys. Let the challenge come in. Sejan. Let's go, Sejan. Let's go, let's go. The sacrifice was looking good. It was looking good, but maybe the position was still equal. Maybe the position was still equal. What is Sejan going to play? Let's see what Sejan is going to play. Guys, if you are watching and you are yet to hit the like button, kindly help me smash that like button on the stream. Sejan just aborted the game. Alright, if you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Wow. Sing, if you want to play me, let your challenge come in. If you want to play me, just make sure the challenge is coming in. Alright, let's go, Reza. Let's go. Let me accept their challenge and their friend request. Let's go. Am I going to hit them with my secret weapon? Looks like I'm going to hit them with my secret weapon, the Scotch Gambit. The Scotch Gambit, the infamous Scotch Gambit. Let me castle. Okay. And then do this. Looks like a good move. Looks like a good move. Looks like a good move. But let's see. We are going to find out if it is a good move. There is a lot of tactics looming now. There is a lot of tactics. That is on the board. There is a lot of tactics on the board. So let me see what my opponent is going to play. I am very interested in seeing what they are going to play. My opponent is thinking. And I think I want to do this. What if I just kick the knight away? Maybe that works. Maybe that works, but we don't really care. Let's just get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. We do not really care. So let's get going. Let's strike with this move. Let's strike with that move. Strike with this. Now the king is stuck in the center of the board, which is something I think I'm happy about. I'm happy about that. Happy about having the king stuck on the center of the board. Feel like just going here, trying to set up checkmate, but that allows them to play this as they can easily defend that square. So in as much as that's what I really want to do, I don't think I can do it. They might try to grab a pawn again, and I just capture here and I'm chilling. And if they don't capture, I'm just going to leave rook and bring in my rook. Do I want to trade that? I really want to trade that, but I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to trade that. Let's go. Looks like my opponent can always capture here, but I think after the capture, I think I have this move. And I'm just doing okay. And I'm just doing fine. Let's go. The natural square for my knight has been taken. Maybe I should have played this. I think I should have just played that. I think I should have just played this. My opponent has to watch out because now I can play this move. I can play a move like this, and if they capture this way, okay. And they have to capture with a pawn. Okay, they can decide not to capture again, I guess. Okay, but capturing just allows me to play this. I also have a move like this, looming, but this knight is being annoying, so that move doesn't work. But we might have a move like this. Okay. Let's kick this annoying knight away. Go away, knight. Yeah, annoying knight. Let me trade the queens. Let's trade the queens. I'm leading in my... Oh! Oh, that's just a beautiful blunder. Wow, my opponent might not flag. My opponent might not flag. Looks like I'm about to get into trouble. Okay, I think I can do this. Then do this. Can't I? Okay, and I'm just going here. And I'm chilling. Alright, my opponent is not going to let that happen. Let's go here. Alright, it's getting interesting. My opponent is playing with just few seconds on the clock. And they seem to be keeping their own. They seem to be keeping their own. Let's go here. Let's go. Let's go. I want to start pushing stuff. Push stuff. Push stuff. My opponent wants to trade here. I'm going to capture. And I'm going to just keep pushing stuff. Might be asking for trouble. But good luck. Good luck defending. Good luck defending them. Oh, I should have just pushed forward. I should have just pushed forward. Think I can push forward now. Force you to go there. Then I'm just coming in. That was a good game from you, Mohammed. That was a very good game from you. You played very well. You held your own until the end of that game. That was a great game from you. Then you still up 11 and I'm 9. Let's go, Amin. Amin, I haven't played you. Let's go, Amin. Let's get going. Let's get the game going. I was surprised that I was still leading. I was surprised. Clairvoyant, I'm surprised that I'm still leading. I thought you were leading by now already. But I really don't know what you are doing in 1-7. Your rating should be far above 1-7. Above 1-6. Yes, 1-7, above 1-7. The way you destroy me every day, your rating should be very high. Let's go back. My opponent was hitting that. Oh, I was thinking maybe I had some checks, but there is nothing. Now I just feel like going here next. And then going here. Right? Except if I do that, I'm just losing a piece for no reason. I'm just losing a pawn for no reason because this is pinned now. That is pinned now. Right? I really feel like just doing this. Let's go here. Maybe going here would have been better. The more I think about it, I would love to castle as well. I would love to castle. So let's go here. Hi, Dark Lord. Hi, Dark Lord. I'm happy to see you here. Hope you are having a nice day. Right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, I think I'm happy to castle. I don't see a reason not to be. Let's be happy to castle. Let's be happy to castle. Let's go here. Hit this. While also hitting this, and there's really no good square for them to go to. Okay, I'm just going to capture here. Why? Because I can. And since I can, I would. Because I can and I would. On the next move, I feel like just going here. And I feel like setting up a pin. Feel like setting up a pin that really doesn't work. The pin doesn't work because they can just stay away from it. Like this, they can break the pin by just going back. Hi everyone in the chat. I'm happy to see all of you here. Max Majesty and Max Blue. Max Majesty and Max Blue. Wow, that's quite interesting. That's fascinating. Let's go here. I just go away from it and looks like there's nothing going on. Wow, I think they had a tactic of maybe capturing here. Maybe capturing here would have been better. Let's say I capture here. They capture here. Okay, I can't do that. Let me stay away from nasty. From nastiness, let's stay away from nastiness. I feel like playing the move like this now. But my opponent can always hop in here. Not a move I like, but a move that works. Now I feel like also doing a move like this. Okay, my opponent just gives me a pawn here. My opponent gives me a pawn here. That is a free pawn. And I'm coming here next. They might think they might be getting a free pawn, I guess. And maybe they are correct. Maybe they will get a free pawn. I don't know. But I don't think I'm going to capture that knight. If they capture first with the knight, I don't think I'm going to capture the knight. Okay. Since they do this, I'm going here. We might get it with a move like this. Okay. That I wasn't expecting. Let's go here. Let's go there. I have a piece looking at this. Okay. Now I can just capture here. And go here. Now I'm just doing well. I am doing well. Let's go. Let's go trading everything. All right, and let's go. Let's say I go here, which is what I want to do. Let's go there. Is there a way my opponent is attacking my pawn? Looks like there might be a way here. Is there a way I'm defending it? Looks like I might have asked for some trouble by pushing so aggressively. Looks like I have asked for some trouble. All right, I guess it's time for me to stop playing too fast and just focus on the position and just squeeze a win. Squeeze a win. Okay, that's just a free piece, except it is not a free piece because of my back rank. My opponent is being very cheeky. Because of my back rank, if I had captured here, that would have been checkmate. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Let's stay away from this. All right. I don't think that move does anything. If I can have a knight here, I'm just chilling, which is something I think I would love to do. Oh, if I can have a knight here, they have to be very careful. All right. My opponent is trying to make sure that doesn't happen. But even if I have a knight here, there's nothing going on. Let's go. Let's go. Is my opponent trying to flag me? Looks like they are trying to flag me. Let's go. Let's go. It looks like they are trying to flag me, but good luck on that. Okay, let's say I go here. I think the king is going to make it. The queen is going to make it. The king is going to make it. Let's kick this away. Let's kick that away and let's go forward. What am I even doing? What am I doing? Let's go here. Let me fight where my king is. Let's fight where my king is. Let the battle go on where I have a king. I might play this move next. Where's my opponent going with that king? With that knight? Oh, they just offered a knight. I'm just capturing it. That was a good game from Amin. That was a good game from Amin. Read my name, please. Hi, I hope you are doing very well. Max7, Max77. I hope you are doing very well today. All right, I see a lot of challenges. Let's go Magnus undercover. I think I played Magnus undercover yesterday. I was expecting to get destroyed because the account was very new. That was what I was expecting. But Magnus undercover is not really Magnus undercover. Magnus undercover is not doing any undercover stuff. It's not doing anything undercover. So let me see. Magnus is already thinking. Magnus is already thinking. And that move looks like he just gives up a pawn. I don't know if I'm missing anything. If I'm missing anything, Magnus is going to teach me. Magnus is going to show me what I'm missing. If I am missing anything. Okay, let's go. Magnus undercover has to be very careful because I have some nastiness looming. And Magnus undercover has to give up their king now because that would have been a smaller checkmate. But because of the queen is here, they will have to give up that queen. They will have to give up that queen. And there's still a lot of playing to be done, I guess. But Magnus just resigns. All right, I'll be accepting one more challenge now. I would be accepting one more challenge. You hung your knight. My knight was not hanging. If you are talking about this square, my knight was not hanging. If they give a check here, my knight just comes back here. So I don't think my knight was hanging. All right, Sejan, let's get going. This is my last game of the day. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Did I play passively? I don't know. We're gonna find out. We have the Queen's Gambit declined on the board. Do I want to do that? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Like, why not? There is reason not to. There is no reason not to capture there. We have the Queen's Gambit declined on the board. Let's go. Alright. Maybe it's high time I just step away from this. I see some nastiness come in here. Let's go. They might hit me with this, but that move doesn't really do anything. Alright, let's remove this. Let me go here. We have a very pretty equal position on the board. Some really equal looking position on the board. That's what we have. Might be interested in playing this, but I think my opponent is going to capture this way. And we might just have total symmetry on the board. Let's go. We might just have total symmetry on the board. Let me see what my opponent is going to do. Guys, if you are watching and you are yet to hit the like button, kindly smash that like button. Smash that like button. Just smash that button. Alright, alright, alright. I want to set up some baby tactics over here, which doesn't really work. It doesn't work, but I'm going to set it up. I think my bishop is better than my opponent's bishop. That's what I think. Let's go here. Let's go here. I need to watch out for my back rank. Now that my rook is no longer there, that is something of concern that I have to look out for. My back rank is not smiling. Okay. Opponent played that. And that's really interesting. Can I sack? I can't. Can I go here? I think I can go here. Okay. Before I go there, let me think a little. Let's say I go here and my opponent maybe play some queen move here. I think I always have this move. Let's go here. And if they capture here, this is just check and checkmate. So they can't do that. And if my opponent plays a move like this, I can't capture here. Because if I capture here, the queen just drops here. And that's just a beautiful checkmate. Alright, my opponent is setting it up. They are setting it up by force. But I think they might have missed something. Because that move is forcing now. This is a very forcing move. And if you sack your queen, I just pick it up and I'm happy. But maybe my opponent can still try something different again, which I might not like, but looks like it might work. Okay, maybe it doesn't work. Let's see. Let's see what they try. Okay. I can capture here. All right. Look like I'm striking really, really hard. Looks like I am just striking really hard. So it looks like I'm striking really hard, but let me see. My opponent is very resilient. That's one thing. So you can't write him off. You can't write him off until the game is over. The last time I won against him, I just won because of time. My opponent, I was completely winning, but my opponent was able to find some resources and he just got back into the game. And I was just able to win that game because of the clock situation. Okay, let's go. I have to be careful. It's not like I'm completely crushing, I'm just up a pawn. So I have to be careful. I have to be careful. I have to be very careful if I get into trouble, into real trouble. Right, all right, all right. Might be interested in doing that, but looks like I don't really gain anything much from doing that. So let's do this. All right, my opponent just blunders. My opponent just blunders. They are trying to go for this, but I think they just blundered checkmate. This should be checkmate. If I'm not missing anything, that should just be checkmate. All right, Sergeant Gaming, that was a good game from you. That was a good game from you. Thanks everyone for joining the stream. All right, Zen, thank you, thank you, thank you. You have time, don't fuse. Yes, I had time and I had to calm down to play that game. Sergeant Gaming is really resilient. He is a very resilient player. If you don't play carefully, you just find yourself in some trouble and end up losing the game. I have lost some winning games against him, so I have known him for being extremely resilient and looking for resources every here and there. Looks for resources here and there. Before you know, you find yourself